Certainly been hailed as one of the saddest days in Italy, not just as far as sports is concerned. And indeed, in the Bloomberg, it's been reported that Italy could lose as much as $1 billion in revenue as a result of missing out on the World Cup. So let's head to Italy and speak to an Italian journalist, a former Fox and Sky Sports commentator, Andrea Gannini. Good evening and welcome to Sports Extra.
Good evening and thanks for the invite.
Yes, hello. Good evening, Andrea. Can you hear me?
Yes. A little bit low.
A little bit low. Okay, so I'll try to shout. It's a bit better now?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll begin by asking, what's the mood in Italy? Have people stopped crying?
Yeah, I hope so. It was a nightmare for the Italian football people because, you know, it was 60 years that Italy did not qualify to the World Cup. You know, in Italy, football is
a part of our soul. Italian football is famous like pizza or pasta or something like this, and everyone is speaking about this nightmare. But we know that something got wrong before the match of yesterday again against Sweden. Because we have a lot of trouble in our football movement.
What trouble exactly do you have? What was responsible for the result last night?
Okay, the responsible is for the players, above all the coach Giampiero Ventura. For me was completely inadequate to hold, to manage our national team. Is maybe a good coach, but is not too fit to manage Italy. He was a good coach for medium level teams in our Serie A. He never coached top clubs like Juventus, Milan, Inter Milan, or something like this. He coached the medium levels and he jumped in Italia. I don't know why, because I think the top coaches wanted to manage teams, like Antonio Conte wanted to go to Chelsea, or Massimiliano Allegri in Juventus, or Carlo Ancelotti in Bayern. So he really completely was inadequate.
Okay.
But I think Italian Federation, Italian football movement needs urgent and deep reforms, because football movement in Italy is very old.
Okay.
They need reforms starting to our league, Serie A. We have 20 teams. They are too much, because in Serie A we have 4, maybe 5 top-level teams to compete in European Champions League. Then we have 6, 7 medium-level teams and 12, 13 very low-level teams. Okay. So Serie A is really long, boring, not balanced, and it doesn't help our football movement. And then we need to refresh completely how to teach football in Italy. Also to the youngsters, we always think to the result. We need to promote technique. We need to promote amusement inside the football. Now everyone wants to win, to have the result, to have the better classification. This is something crazy, because there is too early specialization in the youngster. So we need huge reforms inside every kind of championships in Italy. Also amateur, also youngsters, and also Serie A.
Okay, so you need lots of changes, but it's perhaps not as bad as you say it is. After all, Juventus have been in the Champions League final, 2 of the last 3 years. Napoli doing pretty well. AC Milan, Inter looking stronger this season. Let's come to the playing body. Some of the players are retiring. Buffon is gone. De Rossi is gone. Chiellini likely to go. And Barzagli also gone. Do you feel that the current crop of players can fill the shoes left by these legends?
But, you know, a cycle has closed. And the problem that behind this cycle, there are no good youngsters to replace. No, maybe Buffon can be replaced because we have a couple of very good keepers like Donnarumma and Perin. But we have problem maybe in the defensive line because, as you said, Barzagli is 37 years old, Bonucci is 30, and Chiellini is 33, I think. So, and I as you said, I think Barzagli is opting out. Maybe Chiellini is opting out. Maybe only Bonucci is staying in Italy. But we need to rebuild completely, and it's not so easy to find a good.
Hello.
Two pillars of Italian football. You know, Chiellini and Buffon were in Germany when Italy won the World Cup in 2006, but it was 11 years ago, so it is a long time. But on this time, you know, Italy went not so good in the World Cups in 2010 and 2014, but also Italian movement did not work properly to build another cycle, another good team. Actually, we have no idea who is the Italian team of the future. We have no idea because we have not players. We have good teams, as you said. And in Juventus, there are very good Italian players mixed to players of over the world. In Napoli too, in AC Milan maybe, in Inter Milan there are no Italian players, and they play in Italian League. There's something strange. So
I'll just take
you can imagine we need to balance. Yeah. And the mixing of the players in Italian League, but as I said, we need huge reforms to the structure of the football. In Italy.
So I'll just take a quick response from you because we are out of time. Ventura, your coach, hasn't. He stated he's not resigning. I'm sure he will be sacked. Should Ancelotti be given the job next, since he is free?
Okay, Ventura is earning 1.5 millions of euro.
Okay, but we're out of time. So just
it's not bad.
Okay.
So maybe he doesn't resign because he likes the money also.
He can get the money.
So
but should Ancelotti be given the job currently?
We hope so. We hope so. Ancelotti is free. Right. Ancelotti, you know, is one of the top. A top football manager in the world, so we would be very proud. But behind Ancelotti must be a very strong project.
Yeah, so you believe that the FA needs reforms?
Players. We need good players. We need a very young, young cantera like in Barcelona. We need something like this. We haven't in Italy.
All right. Thank you very much, Andrea. I'm sure we'll continue this conversation at some other point in future. Thank you very much for joining us here on Kwese Sports Extra.
Bye-bye.
Unfortunately, bye.